Good morning, all. Papadosio. I did a couple of songs from them. Got to be 2 years ago. It was just about the time the COVID was kicking in. Because I did a couple of songs, which I'm going to do the same songs because back then I had terrible sound and bad light. I don't have great light today, but and I got a lot of good reactions from it. Some of my first, a lot of comments that were, people were going, cool, Papadosio. I was saying it wrong. I was saying Papadosio and Papadosio, and they were correcting me, and that's all kind of good and groovy. And the cool thing about it was that I got a comment from the group, and they were playing in South Carolina somewhere, and they invited me to the show. They said they'd give me a pass. There was some word for it. I don't remember what the thing is, but it's like, hey, come on down, be our guest kind of a thing. And I was like, awesome. So I was going to go, but COVID kicked in, so everything got shut down, so I didn't get to go see them. But I was fumbling around this morning looking for things to play, and that popped up, and I said, you know what, let me do that again. I'm going to do the same songs again, just because it should be a little better production-wise than the first time around. And they were cool songs, and I haven't done anything by them in 2 years. So let's do a little Papadosio, whatever it may be, Papadosio. And the album it's first letters for Tetios. See, I sound like I did back then. Tetios, something. It stands for something, whatever it is. But you'll see the album cover. So let's do it. And the first song is We Are Water. The second song is The Bionic Man Meets His Past. Very cool stuff. We are water. I think I even said back then, it made me think of Bruce Lee, be water, my friend. Probably. I'm not very original when it comes to things. See, Tetios. But cool stuff. Sounds great. The sound of it brings me back to my first time, my early days doing this stuff. Very cool bass.
Human vibrational energy, thoughts, words, ideas, and music affect the molecular structure of water. Please remember that water comprises over 70% of the mature human body.
I think it's more than that, isn't it?
On our planet. Water is the very source of all life. This photo shows the beautifully formed geometric design.
What I believe is that water can differentiate between harmonious vibration and a non-harmonious vibration.
I have my doubts about that.
That result manifests in the design of the crystal being beautiful or not.
I have to admit, I'm not all into all that. I don't believe all that stuff, like crystals do something to you, and what this guy's saying, water can sense good vibes or bad vibes. Come on, please. Like water is alive. Yes, it has living things swimming around in it, but let's not go overboard with that. Overboard, get it? But musically, very cool. I mean, I like it. And I'm the only one I have to please. electronic sounding, whatever it is, in the back. Some kind of keyboard synth, I suppose. And I'm not a big fan of like electronic music generally. Though, used right, it's great. Now, I was just going to say that bass doesn't sound like a normal bass, and maybe it's not. It sounds almost like another keyboard. Right, doesn't it? It's almost too sharp, if that's the right word. But what do I know? What do I know? I don't even think water is alive, so what could I possibly...
A group of people were asked to project onto a flask of water
Okay.
in front of them
Yes,
very positive emotions like
Yeah.
love, tenderness, and concern.
got it.
Then, the flask was replaced with another one,
Okay.
and the people were asked to project emotions of a different type.
Alright.
Fear, aggression, hatred. After this, measurements were taken on samples. The water exhibited changes that were clear in one direction or another. So love increases water's energy levels and stabilizes the water, while aggressive emotions reduce the energy and make radical changes in the water. I hope to show people through my research that water has a memory of its own.
I think I would be more apt to believe in aliens first, which there's a discussion we could have about aliens and have they been here? Are they here? Or did they build the pyramids and all those strange stone things around the world that are just too big for humans to move around, but somehow they did? I watch that stuff on TV, and it's just, you know, if you want to sit here and talk about it, if water has feelings and can sense your energies, or was there civilizations way further back than we even can imagine that were doing stuff with stone, and other civilizations came along, found that stuff, and just built around it? And they're getting the credit for doing all the work, and we were scratching our heads trying to think, how did they do it with copper tools, brass hammers and stuff? Very interesting. I like that kind of stuff. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about, or listen to, Papadosio. And this is The Bionic Man Meets His Past. Now, there's a strange title. It kind of almost fits into what I was just talking about. Just to, you know, these unanswered questions. Tetios. However you would like to pronounce that. Your choice. Always liked it. What a great sound to me. Just, I mean, it's just a simple piano. Just love it. Love that. It can be a simple, skilled way to use notes. to my world. Yeehaw. The inability to express oneself in understandable terms. Yeah, I really was wanting to go see these guys, but thank you, COVID. Often wonder what inspires someone to title something like they do. Sometimes it doesn't matter. You know, call a song anything you want, especially if it's just music. There's no lyrics to make a connection with. So, though this is kind of Bionic-y man sounding, meeting my past. What would you call this? I wouldn't call it progressive. Oh, yeah, it's progressive-ish, you know, musically speaking. Definitely wouldn't call it progressive rock, you know, like you would call other bands. They're kind of in their own category, I think. That's what he said. That's what he said. So there it is, folks. Papadosio. And they are from North Carolina, by the way. The songs were We Are Water and The Bionic Man Meets His Past. So check them out if you were inspired by this stuff. I hope so. I like them, but like I say, I haven't listened to them much lately. This is the first time in quite a while. There you go, folks. Dig it. Later.